Next speaker is Alicia.
Oh, do you want me to?
Just take a mic, yeah.
Hi.
And clicker's right there. So Alicia is going to talk to us about social media marketing. And this is something that all Flashonians should pay attention to, because this is how we get the word out. You know, if you think about communications, there are a number of ways to communicate. You can communicate with social media. You can communicate with Flash. When you send someone a Flash coin, you are communicating with them. It's like a form of free speech. And that is the best way to get someone in the community. Just invite them in, send them one Flash, send them 10 Flash, whatever it is. Anyway, Alicia, I'm going to leave it up to you now.
Thanks, Chris. David, can you just get to my PowerPoint? I'll tell you when to stop. Oh, actually, I have it. Forgot. So I'm Alicia. In Discord, I'm Alicia. I'm not a weird name, and we actually post our photos, Patty and I. She's flash forward, Patty. My background really quick is I come from the digital advertising and marketing side, and most recently influencers and social media. So what I think I bring to the table today is, when I get to it, I'm going to educate everyone how to post something, because we have a huge community. 618,000 of us is massive, and we should be using social media to really educate the world about what Flash is up to. Before I get to that, I want to also say that I am the general consumer person to crypto. I started working with Chris and Christina and volunteering and being a Flash member about 6-7 months ago. And I was like, what did cryptocurrency? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. And it was just a big education. So I want to give you an example to make it funny. And there is a little swearing in this video, kind of how the world, I saw the world. So if you could hit that link, David, I would appreciate it.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay.
What are you doing?
Hello? You're kidding. Right? 13%? Oh my God, I'm on it. I'm on it. Yo, get Ven right now. Get Ven right now, dude. Yeah, hop on it. Get it quick. Get it quick.
What is that? What is Ven?
Oh, it's back up. You missed it, dude. It's too late.
Missed what? What are you talking about?
Talking about crypto, bro.
Oh, okay. This is like the new gluten-free, right?
It's not the new gluten-free. It's just this new thing everyone's doing that no one fully understands yet.
Right. That's like exactly what I meant. If nobody understands it, why are you getting into it?
Oh, no. I understand it.
Oh, you get it?
Yeah, no, I totally get it.
Okay, so then what is it?
Well, it's this website with all these letter combinations, and you just kind of choose a combination that you like,
right,
put a bunch of money in, and then when you take it out, there's more money.
So it's like gambling.
Dude, it could not be further away from gambling. It's nothing. Oh shit, Ripple's down.
What does that mean?
XRP, bro. You want to make $1,000 right now?
Yes.
Hand me your phone right now. Are you
sure?
I'll make you $1,000 right now.
Okay, but like, don't put like a lot of money in, because
not at all.
Start slow. Build it up.
Bam. You're in for $3K.
$3,000 of my money.
Yeah.
You just put it. That's a lot of money.
No, I know it sounds like a lot of money, but this 3K by tomorrow will be at least 4K, and that's not even taking into account. Oh shit.
What?
Oh shit.
What? What just happened?
Hello? Yeah, no, I'm seeing it. Yeah, no, it's bad. It's bad. Christian just put in 3K. Sell now. We gotta sell.
No.
You're saying we gotta sell.
Isn't it like volatile? We should wait. Now. We should wait till it goes back up.
I'm selling. All right, sold. Whew. Got out of there quick.
So what happened? Like, how much? Where's the money at?
You got about 1,000.
I made $1,000?
No, you got about $1,000 left.
You just lost $2,000 in 60 seconds?
Yeah, but what I can do right now is I can take that remaining 1,000. I can put that into another coin. I can put that into maybe LMK.
No.
SMH is looking good. JIM coin.
Gym coin.
Yeah, it's my new coin. It's only at 3 cents right now. Great time to get in.
You said you were gonna make me $1,000.
Well, yeah, but you never really know with this kind of thing. I mean, it's like gambling. You never really know for sure.
Then why did you sound so confident, bro?
Well, otherwise you wouldn't have bought in.
That would have been a preferable option now.
What do you think of this new balcony?
I don't know. It's tight.
Yeah? I kind of fucking hate it. I don't know what it is. Maybe it just needs like a plant or something. Maybe it's just bare. I think that's what it is. I just need to get some more furniture up here. You okay? You seem stressed.
I'm stressed. I'm stressing. You just lost $2,000 of my dollars that quickly.
Well, what do you want me to do? mine it all back for you? You want me to set up a bunch of servers and reroute a power line so that we have enough power to mine some coins? I mean, what do you want me to do? Fucking set up a pump and dump? Market cap a blockchain? I mean,
What do any of these words? Are these real words?
I don't know. Okay, I don't know what any of this shit means, dude. All I know is that I'm down fucking $80,000 right now.
$80,000?
I'm in so fucking deep, Christian. I'm in deep, man.
How was that? That's pretty much how I felt when I first started. But what I did know is that it was a great community. It's super strong, and the people that we were working with, Patty and I, like the people here and everybody else that's on Discord, really helped me understand it. One thing I bring to the table is an education of social media, and I think since we have such a powerful community, I think let's take a step back, and some people may or may not have their own social networks, and can you go back to the PowerPoint real quick? And I would like to show you guys how to actually create a post and the right way to do it. And not just for yourself. I think somebody was up here before talking about if they repost something, you're going to be incentivized. I think it's coin payments, actually. You're incentivized and you actually could make money on the loyalty side. So besides that, you can also help your community in general get bigger for various reasons. What it's going to do ultimately is help us build our brand faster, which is important. I know Drifters and Stack was just talking about that. Increase our community and get the word out. Do you like my graphics? But specifically, let's see if the pointer works. Specifically, I think what we need to focus on right away, if you are just creating a channel, or if you want, we're going to talk about the Flash channel, is Twitter, and then secondarily Instagram, and our underdog today is LinkedIn. I'm going to talk about that. Somebody mentioned before, I think it was Sean, Medium and Reddit. Those are places where you can post your own commentary. You can publish yourself and make start a community right within those things, as well as Reddit, for example. We have our own channel on Reddit. Same thing with Medium, but it's a place where you can really put your voice out there for things that you're doing in your community. You can also send information to me at Alicia at flashcoin.io, and anything, if you feel nervous to get into posting, I can repost things, and there's a benefit to that too, and I'm going to use James Jr.'s post to talk about that later. So here's a couple things that I think that would be worth mentioning. Since it's a live stream, I wanted to bring up a great example and a bad example. So I use myself as the bad example, not to offend. But here's a great example. This specifically is Twitter. Here's a person, Dutch Crypto Kid, if you're watching, good job. He has 80 followers. This is the impact of somebody who starts out small. I only have a few hundred followers, but my impact can be great. He posted something, invest now and you won't regret. The one rule of thumb by industry experts like Gary Vaynerchuk, who's a big media mogul in the industry, is 11 hashtags or more really opens a conversation. You might be saying, what's a hashtag? I'm going to explain that in a second. But for this post, this person, Dutch Crypto Kid, used 11 hashtags. He had a picture, which is great, or a video, and he shared it. It kicked butt. It got 49 likes, 15 retweets, and 6 comments. That's a lot for someone who has 80 followers. And so that's like most of his audience actually responded to that. So this is the perfect example of how you have impact with a tiny amount of followers. It could be 2 people. It doesn't matter. Just start. Because for every 1 share, 150 people see it and repost it. So imagine if we had 618 people just post one thing about FlashCon today. That would be powerful for our brand. So going back to this real quick. One thing that I think he did everything right, and I'm going to explain it in a second, but he did $PCN, which is a reference to the brand. He could also have added an @ which is a reference to the brand too, PCN, or find whatever the actual name was for them, for their company, and that's important. I'll tell you why. Let's go to the next one. That's important because if you mention a company name, that person at the company is going to see your post. What they could literally do if they like it is retweet it. And their audience might be millions. You have no idea. In most cases with a big corporation, it's a sizable number. And again, that's pushing our brand out further and further. The same is true with the PCN. Oops, shoot. Sorry, I'm using my pointer here. The PCN right here, a lot of people say, what's the difference? They're both brand references. So when you click that, it will go directly to the PCN business page, and it's the conversation about that business. The @ sign will actually go to the brand page. It's similar in the way that it appears. It'll just go directly to the brand's page, Twitter, and they'll talk about what they're talking about. So it's like the Alicia page, here's my comments, versus the conversation about the Alicia. So the other thing is, so that's really important when you're posting, to mention a company, if you care about it, that you want to be known that you're talking about them. The second thing is hashtags, so important. A hashtag is the conversation. So like there's an infinite amount, but when I post, I always post things like community, go faster, or flash, or whatever we're talking about at the moment. I always post things that relate. And I have links at the back of this presentation where you can actually look up hashtags, like what's trending today. Now let me incorporate that into my conversation so I can get more people in the conversation looking at what I have to say, which is important. There's also things like if you decide you wanted to post something about your community having a fair or something, there's actually local places online that you can go and see what the audience is for that day. So you would follow that hashtag, so you become a part of the community, and you would post like that. If anyone has questions, my email's at the end. So I know I'm going kind of fast, so I'm going to slow it up a little. The one thing so that was an example of somebody that did everything right. An example of kind of wasting a post would be, I used myself, I just pulled up numbers from the other day and I go, wow, right? So my 600 people are going to say, what is Alicia's point of view on this? She just wrote, wow. There's no references to hashtags, which opens up a conversation. There's no references to company names. There's no references to basically anybody out there in the world. So my 600 people, guess what? I got nothing. Nobody responded to that. No one liked it. No one had anything to say. So it's kind of like a dead post. And this is true for Instagram as well. I only have a half an hour, so it's just showing you Twitter. And Sean, you get it, right? So back to Flash really quick. I was going to mention that Sean took this on his own, and our Twitter page right now is 3,500 followers, which is really impactful and powerful. Woo! And while I'm mentioning names, Randy and Annabelle Hilarski, also good job helping us get to this point with social. Awesome, awesome job. We really appreciate it. And thank you for your continued support. And our big underdog here is LinkedIn. Let's talk about Chris Kitsy, who has 26,000 followers on LinkedIn. Bum, 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 huge. So what's important about LinkedIn? If you don't have a LinkedIn page, most of us do in business, it's a place where you can share your ideas and thoughts about your business. The people you follow are truly people you care about. And that same is true for other social networks. When you follow people, be selective. Don't just follow people to follow people. Like Patty and I was teaching Patty something, and she was doing that. And her news feed was clogged up with all spam and stuff she really didn't want to read. So be selective in your following as well. But so Chris has an amazing amount of followers, and his impact is great when he posts things on Flash. I would like everyone to repost more exciting stuff. Everything we talked about today, all that awesome news, we've got so much content to push out. And so if everyone just did one push a day on their LinkedIn, again, 150 people would see that times 150 times 150. And we would have such a surge in branding for just in general, and also news, okay? And that's going back to Stack's department in marketing. So an example is, what do I have here? I have FTI, and we love Bill and Evelyn, who just came up. Bill came up and told us all about barter, which blew me away, and we should talk later. But here's my profile. I have 2,900, like 1/10 or 1% of Chris's, 10%. And with this post, when we first announced it, and I love this video, Bill, it really educated me on the whole farming industry, HACCP. And I got 154 views just on that, so it's like 5%. If we think the 5% rule, every time you repost on LinkedIn, this is really our underdog to help us push harder with all the news and the updates that we've just been talking about today. If anyone needs help out there in the world, if you say, I don't know, I have something that I did in my community and I have pictures and I don't know how to do this whole social media thing, feel free to send it to me and I will post it on Instagram. I actually run the Instagram. I'm happy to say that we have 600 followers, but they're quality followers. And I did something. James Jr. always is great about sending me events that he he's at or that Flash is sponsoring. And one recently was with Rise Fighting. I said that right? And it was really cool. He kept sending me pictures and banners and things like that and like what was going on. And I reposted it on Instagram, and lo and behold, a few minutes later, Charlie Lee from Litecoin liked the post. So this is, for a social media person, a big exciting thing, because when you follow people that you want to know what they're talking about or of interest, and somebody actually sees your post and follows you, that's pretty exciting. And I think if you start doing your own social media, you'll see it. I mean, Patty, you can speak to this, right? She gets excited when somebody that she follows her back and comments.
Yeah.
So it's just building the community, building our brand. Guys, we're in this together. I mean, like Chris said, we don't care as much about the price. We care more about the community members working hard towards our goals. Good example is the contest, which we're going to talk about later, but everyone contributing. And if you're doing that, please tell us. Share your voice. Share it into your social networks. Let me help you if you need it. And I'll teach anybody that wants to know. I can just actually send you links, which is in this deck. But I really think it's important to phase 2 of Flash to really get the word out for all the reasons I just mentioned. So I'm going to do a quick recap here, just some things to think about. There's really 3 things. Create content, share it, and make sure that you're not spamming someone, but in general, be passionate about what you're talking about. That's really important. The resources I've listed, the resources I've listed right here, all are links to hashtag education. And there's just a few things every day. Check your trending. Make sure you care about your posts. Please don't spam. And just please have a voice in our community. I think it's really important for us moving forward. I'm not going to play the second video because we're out of time. You want to see it? All right. Hey, this is Gary Vaynerchuk, who is a really impressive media mogul in our industry, the digital advertising and marketing space. Not only does he own agencies, and he's one of the first people that started out with a YouTube influencer network. And he just, grew his agency, came from nothing, and he started with community. So I want to kind of leave you with this. If you still don't want to start your own social network or share and post, this is going to get you energized. David, remember to slide it. Again, it's a 2-minute video. There might be swearing. Sorry.
I want you to start deploying the 18-cent strategy. You're gonna drop $1.80 a day, 2 cents at a time, 9 top posts times 10 different hashtags every day, and that will massively build up your audience. You're gonna leave $1.80 in karma, $1.80 in community, $1.80 in your thoughts. You're not gonna spam. I see people in my account all the time, follow me. You're not gonna spam.
Yeah.
You're gonna be part of the gratitude, thankful, be present, choose happiness, positivity community. Shane, everybody wants to talk. The way to win is to listen and then contribute. Everybody wants to talk. Everybody wants to put a picture of themselves like you looking cool running, but I looked at your social and just like 99% of people watching, nobody's listening yet. That's okay. That's not discouraging to me. Nobody listened to me at first either. Let me say it one more time. For over a year, nobody watched my goddamn shows on YouTube. The way to be discovered is to either put out great content, have one great piece of content go viral and then everybody discovers you, or the way I like it, become part of the community. You will pick up 3 to 4 followers a day that are meaningful. That means you'll get 100 meaningful people in a month. That means you'll put out a piece of content, and if one of them is special, it's just amazing how it works. But this will keep you fresh. You know what's also great about it? The hidden great part of this. You're gonna get exposure, you're gonna get some followers, you're gonna contribute and be a great community member, but you're also gonna learn because you're gonna watch and consume 90 pieces of content that are doing well on Instagram, which is then gonna inspire and help you strategize the content that you yourself are gonna put out on Instagram. That's a good use of 3 hours a day. In the morning, during your lunch break, when you get home, tried and true, every day, gratitude, empathy, kindness, striving, motivation, motivational Monday. You pick the hashtags, they're unlimited, and they all have a top 9. I want you to do that 89 more times today.
I mean, that's a little extreme because that's who this person is. but it's that simple. And I just hope that motivated you guys to go social.
Thank you, Alicia.